we're in a little bit of predicament here as Sweden, as we didn't manage to grab Finland before Britain sort of guaranteed them independence. There might be some way around that. Well, I mean, if the United Kingdom goes under, which is looking quite unlikely in most games, that would get around that. But I wonder, because I think they only guarantee democratic states, so if we could flip these guys to communism, which would be one hell of a task, we'd need to get our spies boosting the ideology. We might be able to do that. That's a long-running thing. Also, if Finland get involved in the side of the Germans, that's brilliant. We can just deal with that straight away. So that's what we would like. I don't know if we can engineer that in any way. Probably not. So we'll see. We will see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, there's some plans. So at the moment, we're just continuing our build-up. And I think also we've got a few points here and some political points. Let's go and make some choices here. I'm going to put a theorist in because these are... military doctrine is expensive. And we need to try and boost our mobile warfare doctrine by quite a bit. And also, we would like to... Sorry, I just thought my lights were still on. I would like to design... something like this. That's a weird one. Okay, that's kind of a weird one. I'm looking for like a narrow width template, just something that we can put in ports to stop enemy invasions. And that would do absolutely fine, whilst we've got some points to do it. I don't know why there's cavalry in there. Can we change it? What does it cost to change it to infantry? Okay, so we're going to do this and put some support artillery and maybe some engineers. So this is actually just a 10 width division, which is, it still makes it quite useful. It should have decent defense. So let's put these on. I mean, that's fine. Let's do that and save it. That's absolutely fine. So I've got some big infantry divisions coming on. I mean, let's put these in training. And let's get about probably 16 to 20. Okay, I'm going to go 14 and then hopefully put them in there. That's fine. They're mainly for defending ports and just for other installations and stuff, which we have a few. Workers' Republic of Iceland has accepted our lend-lease. Our material support will help the rest. Oh yeah, because we are working over Iceland. That is going to go down if we look in... I'm in the wrong thing there. Just a minute. Just a minute, game. Just slow yourself down a little bit. That is on its way down. It's a long way down, and we can improve that by building and sending them convoys. So, oh dear. So Japan's into the Philippines. Okay. Well, Germany's rampaging across the USSR. Let's see what happens there, because it'd be nice to try and get involved in this somehow. Mongolia can go to hell. We're going to end up at war with Mongolia, so I don't really want to do anything like that. Wow, support equipment. Yeah, it's because I've put those garrison troops into production. That's what's going on there. So we're making some more military factories. We're getting the AA defences built up around this area. That's going to be the front line. We have an independent Latvia. Has that just popped up? Was that there before? I didn't notice that. Okay, we were working on these as well. Supplies are going to be an issue everywhere. Everything's going to be an issue everywhere. So what else can we do? We are in 41, so we're kind of... Oh, let's get construction. Let's get construction going. The support companies can kind of wait, because I don't feel like we're in imminent danger of being overwhelmed. Convoy numbers are staying stable with us sending some to Iceland, so that's working quite well for me. And our own navy. What have we got? Have we got something exciting? We've got 2 destroyers. So let's start putting... Are these all... Right, let's put them in there. And then I think these are all the crap destroyers. Yeah. Let's put them into there. So we've got one big group of crap destroyers. And then the other ones are going to be the new ones. In fact, let's change that around. So these old ones, we might go and put them as screening ships in there. And the new ones, actually, these will be a lot better for the job. These will be considerably better, because these are the ones with like sonar and radar and actual depth charges, you know, important stuff for hunting subs. So I'll put them on that job. Do we have... Okay, it looks like we want to be on... Maybe on there as well. We've got trade going to Greenland. That's ours? That came... Oh, that came as part of Denmark, I think, didn't it? I've never noticed it. I've never looked this far across. We have Greenland, which is devoid of resources, right? No, it's actually got some... It's got aluminium in this. If I do that, we get 4 aluminium. I'm willing to do that because... Let's put that up there where it's going to actually start getting built. 4 aluminium is still 4 aluminium, and we have been trading it, and it's one of the things that... Yeah, we're short of it, so let's get it. I did not know that was a thing. Right, let's see what we were working down here. I am tempted to pick her as an advisor just for that extra monthly manpower, because manpower is a problem. And the other one, which grants a war penalty stability modifier, which is quite nice. Yeah, they're both quite nice. I might just take it as a quick one just to grab some options. Oh, hang on. This one... This would help. This will help our spying. So let's do that because we've got quite a few jobs for the spies. And speaking of which, this is prepared. Is this... Oh, it needs... Oh, we rescued someone. So this can go ahead. We don't have the network strength anymore because we lost it because we've only got 2. What I need is an extra spy. I absolutely need an extra spy. Then we can just leave someone there, leaving a solid network. Anyway, we'll come back to that in a few minutes when I obviously remember. Fuel's looking a little bit ropey. We've got a lot of ships on the go, I suppose. More concentrated industry, which is nice. I'm going to work over fuel refining. Fuel's going to be one of our big issues. So one thing that we also need to do is get a synthetic refinery or 2 going. And do you know what? I might stick that right to the top of the list. And just see if we can reduce our fuel bill, and then we can get more civilian factories producing things that we actually want. Let's see, the aircraft. Those guys need a little bit more training. Oh, you've filled up nicely. Cool. We've got some good fighter aircraft and stuff coming out here. We've got lots of fighters. Let's put more planes into the field here. So, and you 3 can just get training straight away. The fall of Rome. Wait, what? I haven't been watching. Okay, so the United Kingdom's gone in here. Well done, United Kingdom. You know, Italy under the AI are really bad. They are just really bad. Once the... Is it By Blood Alone, the Italian DLC came out? Playing them as a nation, they've got some amazing options and are really powerful. But some things happened via the AI. And I don't know whether it was that expansion or some patches since or new supply rules. But like Italy falls like really early on, and it shouldn't. I think some balance needs a little bit of tuning there. The assassination of Trotsky. That's a shame, isn't it? What have we got? Japan declared war on the Dutch East Indies, and we've got advanced armour protection. But we're still working up our next level of tanks, which we're going to need. Oh, that's an idea I had. Because I'm gonna want medium tanks for the job. I was wondering if for the infantry divisions, instead of putting medium tanks in them, let's have a look at what we've got. What if I switched that to free up, this is production costs, switch it to tank destroyer, because they don't have any dedicated anti-tank things. I haven't been making them. I'm going to be relying on the piercing of these and the AA guns to help. I don't know if that's the right way to do it. What if I made some tank destroyers to get the armor value? I'm going to see if we can do this. So let's go and... Oh, I'll wait till we get the next medium tank model, and I'll base it off that. You can also do this off heavy tanks as well. And the other way of doing it is to put self-propelled anti-air in, which will shoot down enemy aircraft and give the AA, and then put anti-tank guns in as the support companies. That's the other way of doing it. I don't know. There's lots of options. I like having options in games. Actually, we've got some research to pick, haven't we? So we're working on that now. As soon as that's done, we're going to have a play about with that and see what we can produce. And over on industry, I could start working both of these up. I could dedicate a research slot to do these, just one after the other, to get them up, because we need both fuel and rubber. How far are we behind on this? Well, radar would be nice. Jet engines would be nice. Oh, it would. How about I go really early? It's too early. We need some bonuses on that. I'm sure we can pick up some bonuses in the focus tree for the aircraft. And the ships. Ships aren't too bad. What about submarines? We're not currently building submarines, but... Oh, we could be, because we researched it last time, didn't we? So we absolutely could be... And do you know what? We need smoke screens and depth charge throwers. Yeah, because we're quite limited on what we... Oh, this is... We're behind on this. So let's go and improve the new subs that are going to be coming out. Sorry, the new destroyers that are going to be coming out. Armor technology. What's this one? This was... Requires sloping armor. Which is that's the sloping armor, is it? Defense plus 5%. It's not literally the sloping armor, because we can still make the tanks with the modification sloping armor. This is just something else in here. They probably should have named this something differently, because I think it's probably going to confuse people a little bit. New players. And let's face it, the game is definitely confusing enough. Right, let's get that, because defense is never a bad thing. And these medium tanks, if we do make this change, we're going to have a whole load of... Do you know what? We already have the research slot for the anti-air tanks. Not the research slot. So we already have a design from something we've picked in a focus tree. It's given us. United States joined the Allies. That was actually slow in coming. I thought they would have got there a little bit sooner. And at this point, we have some more of this to pick. That's very nice. And we could go and get the next one of these, but... Oh, hang on. Let's have a look. We can spend some points in here. Embrace the future. Panzer leader. Trait XP gain. And new officers can become Panzer officers. Well, I would like that. Academy scholarships. Commander as advisor cost. I don't think that's a problem. Meticulous preparation. Bold attack. I like bold attack. Let's have that one. And over in here... Reserve officers, maneuver war. Oh, division speed plus 5%. I think. Oh, there's another one up there though. They've got 5% speed, org loss reduction penalty when moving. This gives coordination and an additional unexpected thrust tactic chance. I don't know which is the better one to do out of those. I'm going to be quite honest. Aggressive reconnaissance. There's some nice options. I might go... I mean, I know what org loss when moving is. I don't know how useful coordination is. Let's go for that. I like my organisation to be organised. Should we go for naval leaders as well? Signals training, instilled aggression, calculated restraint, best of the best. I don't think... I don't think any of those are a particularly great option, to be quite honest. Integrated designers. Oh, that might be useful. Naval reform. Flexible contracts. No, I don't think so. Naval refit yard. Ship refitting and ship repair speed is going to be useful. Destroyer research. I think this one, actually. Ship modules research speed. Let's have that one. And we can have... Oh, I've spent all my points. I can't have any more. Did we do the... We've done the aircraft. Yeah, okay. Nice. All right, I think we're setting the country up well, I feel. Right, so we've got the Sphinx Tiger. What does this one give us? This would give us... that just gives us 6% base stability. 35 days for 6%. It does say change in popularity of democracy, but that's absolutely fine. I don't mind that. Let me have a look at the aircraft stuff. So, have we got anything? Air Force modernisation. It's cost reduction for air doctrine, which is good, and it's quick to get. I don't see that there's anything there that's going to help us get those fighter designs earlier. So what does that one give us? It's Marauder Bombers, which grants ground bombing targeting and night operations. Or this one, air detection. I don't think it matters. That's the one that we do want. And what do we get after that? We get research bonus for experimental rockets, basic guided missiles and improved guided missiles, or the barrel. Oh, I think we want that one. Should we do a little bit of effort into what's retooling dockyards? Small scale hull focused dockyards. So light hull production costs are reduced, submarine production costs are reduced. Rule the Baltic. Cruiser, no, I don't think so. What's that one? Naval dockyards. 35 days and we get dockyard output. Quite nice. The Navy's okay at the moment. We'll not worry too much about that. And I don't think there's anything over here. This tech tree is massive. Tech tree. You know what I mean? The focus tree. Alright, I am going to go for... The stability bonus sounds 35 days. I'm going to take that for a permanent 6% stability boost. I'll always take that. That's quite nice. Now, we have some political power as well. So at this point, I think we're just putting advisors in because we've got the economies pretty much where we want them. So military high command. We could have concealment. Enemy air support, minus 10%. Combined arms. Ah, this is what we want. We want this. We absolutely want that. You'll see why. That's what I need to be researching. We're going to be researching mechanized stuff. Right, okay. Mechanization is the way forward. We need more manpower, though. I mean, there's no doubt about it. We definitely need more manpower. Right, so we've got that. We can start making straight away some better tanks. I don't have a bonus for that. Let's go over and start getting... Oh, we could have all of these and get well ahead of things. It's the temptations. Right, let me get this going. With my Volvos, we're going to have mechanized Volvos, as if they weren't already built heavily and sturdy enough. I'm allowed to say that. Our family had a Volvo. I can't remember the model of it. It would be in the 90s. I can't remember. It was just like a saloon car. It was a solid, rugged thing. And it was bright red. No, you guys can go away. We don't like you. We're not selling stuff to people we're going to end up in a fight with. So these army folks on the front. Oh, hang on. Before I forget, let's go and organise ourselves a new medium tank, because we're definitely involved in that. Right, let's just do that. So we have... Is that upgraded straight away? It can't have done. Improved medium tank chassis. Let's go see what we can produce here. So this actually wants to be a proper tank. So the 3-man turret with a proper gun. Improved. It's just a medium cannon. Okay. We're a bit lacking on the actual tank guns here. So I think we probably need to research our anti-tank stuff as well. We have bonuses for it, so we should do that. And special modules, we definitely want sloped armor. And I quite like fuel drums for this. Let's have a look. So the max speed, I want to keep these quite fast. So we're going to put welded armor on. Because that gives us armor 30%. Why would you go for this? Oh, it gives hardness 2% as well. No, I'll just go welded armor. And reliability is not too bad at that, actually. It could have been much worse. But we can also go Christie suspension. That's what I like to see. And diesel engine. Which then, oh, of course, that cuts the speed down quite a bit. How high can we get this? and still maintain the reliability. And are there any better modules we can put in? What helps with reliability? A wet ammo rack, doesn't it? Wet ammunition storage. So it adds production cost, but 15% reliability. And then I can get the engine up. Because you'll see why I want this later when we start looking at the mechanized divisions. I don't actually know how fast a mechanized division goes. But we can go reasonably high on this. I'm going to go for that reliability, and we've got max speed of 9.5 kilometers an hour. Oh, hang on, we can't do this. Design is too expensive. I don't have the experience for it. Let me just take out... We're not going to make any of these, so if I remove that... Tell you what, let's just take all that out. Just save it for now. And then we're going to come back to that in a minute. We're not actually going to make any of those. I thought I had more experience than that to play with. I'm just going to let the experience tick up, and then we're going to finish that properly. So we've formed that one. I'm not worried about that at all. Let me just check. Yeah, we've got some democracy support, but it's not going up, right? Oh, there is some daily change. There is something. But I think that's going up anyway, so that's fine. We're not going to switch to a democracy. It's not a problem. It better not be. Right, this looks like we have got... Come out of there a minute. Oh, okay, so we got the network strength, and it's automatically going onto the operation. So just don't get captured, folks. And then you're good over there. So give us a new one of these. What can we do? Affordable housing, civilian factories, and stability. There was some nice stuff down here, if I remember. Yeah, but I wasn't entirely sure what effect this would have on some other things. So this would create a faction. I'm not sure I want to do that yet. So we're going to leave that out of the way. And we're going to go and look at the aircraft stuff. So I'm going to go formation flying, because my gut told me to go with that. I want to get ahead with the aircraft. I feel like that's something that we can actually make a difference with. And two, I also want to go to service by requirement. So if I do this, we lose construction and factory output. So this is a shame. But I think we're going to need it. Because what we are short of is manpower. And it's not so much for creating divisions right now. It's more for when we go to war, we're going to need some replacements. So we're planning everything carefully. We're just short on aluminium. That's not too bad. I like building the nations. It's good fun. Hungary proclaims Greater Hungary. The Germans are right on the outskirts of Moscow. I think they've hit... there's no fortresses in there. That's surprising. Okay, Bulgaria's joined the Axis. Stop! Stop, stop, stop. There's too much going on. United States joined the Allies. What have we actually got here? We've got... Are these 16... No, these... Oh, these are my defensive army. Right, okay. Put these guys in here. Let's have someone who doesn't... Oh, you guys can dig in. I think we'll go for you, actually. Skilled staffer. Max general army size, +6. That is useful. None of these are particularly exciting, I've got to say. I could see both of these being a thing. As long as we've got defensive too. I'm going to put him in for this. Right, so I could set them just to manually go everywhere, but I'm not. I mean, you can set them to garrison areas with... Which button is it? Area defense. I don't generally like doing that. I prefer to set and send troops off personally myself. So... I mean, this can be useful. It is a good time saver, and if you get really big, you can have bigger armies and do it that way, which is fine. But at the same time, If you lose one of these, the general tries to counterattack to get it back. And these aren't really the sort of units that I want counterattacking whatever's invaded me, if that makes sense. It's also quite possible that we've got more stuff in here than we really need. I think we've got these covered. But it's definitely about time we had these ports defended, isn't it? Yeah, I definitely prefer doing things manually. And this is just in case of naval invasions and stuff, which we don't want. I mean, we really don't want. There's a few islands and things that we could... Do you know what? I don't know that I actually have enough troops to go and guard everything I want. We've got something solid in Stockholm. Do we have anything up here? I've got an army there that were probably going to be used to go somewhere else. And we've got this one in the north, which I'll put something on there for the moment. And that leaves us one solitary thing to go and defend. Are we at risk in here? I don't think we're at risk in here because of our navy. It's going to be fairly strong. We might be at risk outside of here, so we'll have that held. What are you currently doing? So these are infantry divisions. And they were going to be planning the invasion of Sweden, of Finland, weren't they? Do you know what I might do? Let's switch that to this defense. Get some manpower back. And put them into there. Why have we got you? Where are you? Oh, that was the one force I wanted to leave defending the capital. Which isn't a terrible idea. I've got 2 armies there that have just got 1 unit in. Tell you what, you go in there as well. And that frees up a general. And then we'll decide what we wish to do. So we should have enough points now to go and finish off this. Let's edit that one. So we want our fuel drums on. Oh, no, I've got fuel drums. It wasn't that. Oh, it was wet ammo rack, wasn't it? So wet ammunition storage. And at that point, we just boost the hell out of that. So we get this up to 1 more. It's pretty fast. It's pretty fast. We like that. We want stuff that's going to go and mix in with the mechanized stuff. Keep the mechanized units moving faster. Yeah, because I'm going to have mechanized and tanks mixed together. This is my plan once we get fully updated and upgraded. Right, okay, so we were researching these. It's nearly finished. Let's get the next level of guns. And start churning out better equipment for the infantry. And we've still got some unassigned divisions over here. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought all those guys had been created already. You know what? We maybe don't need quite so many anymore. I'll figure out where they want to go. There's probably some places in Denmark where they need to be. You guys can just go over to Stockholm. So we're going to have a little force over there. Yeah, there is some of these we can do. Let's put them in different ports. Just a minute. How many am I? Have I over? No, it's okay. They've all deployed. That's fine. I was thinking I'd maybe way over recruited there. Let's see. Should we go for... We'll get the bonus on those. Let's go early. So I've ended up with a lot more than I had planned. How did I miscalculate that? Anyway, we'll put them into storage for now because I'm sure we'll use... Oh, okay. I see what I've done. I see what I've done. This guy... Mistakes were made. Mistakes were definitely made. That's an infantry force I've put in. All right, okay. Yes, I've bollocks this up. Right. Oh, I know what's happened. Okay, I've assumed that the what I call the garrison troops have arrived. And they've arrived at the same time as my big infantry divisions. So let's put you in there. 6 are supposed to go into that other guy. You're actually a really good general, so... Do you know what? I can put them in there. Let's do that. And then we actually want 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going straight into there. And then I've still got this wrong. Just a minute. Right, take those guys out and put them in there. And then you do have a pretty decent... Right, you lot drive to... I don't know, drive to Oslo. Get over there. Right, stop messing about, Mark. You've got to do this. You've got to do this properly now. So it's actually